Saigo everyone, Chief Sherry Lynn Hill here. Nyawa, thank you for tuning in to the weekly Chief and Council radio show. This week, we have inspiring words from Councillor Leslie Green. Over to you, Councillor Green.
Thank you for that introduction, Chief Hill. Today I'm going to be talking about the Survivor Circle for Reproductive Justice. And it's a very interesting topic, albeit it is not something that does not touch the heart, because it does. And what it has affected is the population of Six Nations and other First Nations throughout Canada. So what I want to present today is about, I'll just give you a briefing on what I'm talking about. It's about forced sterilization as well as coerced sterilization. And I'll kind of give you definitions and what that looks like and what's available to our people, whether you be male or female. So the Survivor Circle for Reproductive Justice is reaching out to introduce and share important resources. The Survivor Circle for Reproductive Justice is an Indigenous-led national not-for-profit organization. Their mission is to support Indigenous survivors of forced and coerced sterilization and to advocate for reproductive justice for all First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. This is not just about the past, because we know that forced sterilization is still happening today. Together we will end the violence and ensure future generations never experience it again. Okay, so I said I would define that a little bit more. And so forced sterilization happens when someone is permanently prevented from having children without their informed and voluntary consent. It's a grave violation of human rights. So even though you might have said, no, I want to keep having children, and they go ahead and perform the procedure where you can have no more children, that's forced sterilization. And then there's coerced sterilization. It occurs when individuals are pressured or misled into undergoing sterilization by medical professionals, hospital staff, social workers, or others, often occurring during vulnerable times like childbirth or other routine medical procedures. Sometimes someone might make a judgment over you. They might say you're not equipped to have a family. You're not equipped to raise children. Somebody makes a decision for you and coerces you to believe that they're right and that you shouldn't have any more children. So what do? They offer you what sounds like something maybe even temporary, something that could be reversed, when in fact to have tubal ligation reversed is costly. It's not free. However, you know and I know that all that is made possible. It's paid for to be sterilized. And but if you want to have children again, it's a whole different ballgame. Upwards from $10,000 to $30,000 to have those types of procedures reversed and begin your family again. So these actions, forced sterilization and coerced sterilization, they've been very destructive. But you know what? We're here today. And we're not alone. Together, we can raise our voices, seek justice, and we can heal. So here's what's happening with the Survivor Circle for Reproductive Justice. They have a national registry, and they want to document and archive the stories of survivors, ensuring that the painful chapter of Canadian history is never forgotten. The registry is now open, and from Chief's Office and our health services, our community services, our justice departments, everything here at Six Nations, we're also looking to see that this Canadian history of what has happened to our nation is never forgotten as well. So the registry is now open, and those that are affected, you can register at reproductivejusticesurvivors.ca. Again, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about forced sterilization and coerced sterilization. There's a healing fund after you do the registration, and the newly established healing fund offers financial assistance to support individual healing. So a survivor can apply for your individual healing supports up to $10,000. if you were to have that reversed and looking, which is available, that's up to 30,000. And then if there's community organizations or grassroots groups, up to $30,000 as well. Now, the kicker here is you have until March 31st of this year to make this application. So I have a phone number, and I'll give that to you in just a minute, and that's about who you can contact here to get the applications or to discuss the application further. And then following all of this, in March, they're going to be hosting a national healing gathering for survivors of the forced and coerced sterilization. It's at a safe place, and it's for survivors to connect, heal, and share their stories. So, along with the Survivor Circle for Reproductive Justice, Health Services, along with Council, we're actively advocating for legislative change to seek to criminalize forced and coerced sterilization. The conversations about forced and coerced sterilization, it can be difficult. I recognize that. So you don't have to face them alone. And what we have is a contact number for you to call here is 519-445-2809. And what you'll do is you just leave your name and your contact info at that point, and somebody from Health Services will reach out and talk to you about the application form there. And if there's anything else that we can do, you're free to call, give us a shout, and let us know. Again, the contact number here at Six Nations is 519-445-2809. And as we talk about forced or coerced sterilization, we just think about those missing faces that could be here at Six Nations, how big our population would be. And so there's also a crisis line and that you can call. It's 1-855-242-3310. That's open 24 hours. So to our listeners today, I want to wish you a good weekend, a time of sharing and caring with your families. And I'm going to turn this over to Chief Hill. Thank you very much.
Nyawa, Councillor Green. And Nyawa to all of you for tuning in and listening to the Chief and Council radio show. Until our next episode, take care, be safe, be well, and be kind. Have a great week.